Okay, good afternoon, students. So right now, let's have a short discussion with Module 2 of Science 9, more on non-Mendelian genetics. So if you can see here, non-Mendelian genetics are any inheritance pattern that don't follow one or more laws of Mendelian genetics. So in your grade 8, I believe that you have already discussed this one about Mendelian genetics. So there are law of segregation, law of independent assortment, and law of dominance. So right after this, I'm gonna give you some points to remember naman din. So some inheritance patterns of non-Mendelian genetics are following: incomplete dominance, codominance, multiple allele, and sex-linked traits. So let's first discuss what is an incomplete dominance. As presented here, is present when an offspring resembles a mixture of parents and phenotypes. So by the way, when you say phenotypes, these are the physical pattern or the physical traits nga makita nato sa katao. So example, you say phenotype, imong mama is brown, imong papa is puti. So ang kamo nga maanak is either puti, brown, or tunga-tunga sa brown o sa puti. Karon si incomplete dominance is a resemble of a mixture. So meaning, muna siya ang gitipak-tipak nga ikaw. Tipak-tipak sa imong parents. So example, imong mama itom, imong papa is puti, tapos ikaw, possible, pwede ka mahimong brown. Or, could be puti, pwede po itom. Pero, si incomplete dominance is a, pwede siya i-sample as combination sa duha na. So example, kanin sa example sa baba, a cross involving incomplete dominance is using a Punnett square, which by the way, Punnett square is this one. Kaning makita ninyo diri, kaning na RW, that is a Punnett square. So si red flower can be represented into big letter R, and ang si white flower is presented by W, which is big W. So the offspring are all RW, which has a phenotype of a pink flowered plant. So pag RW na siya, meaning pink na ang color niya. Pero si RR gani, it's red, and W is white. Now let's go with codominance. Codominance occurs when two versions of alleles of the same gene are present in a living thing. Both are expressed. Offspring on this type of inheritance has noticeable phenotype of both parents, or in other words, the visible traits of each parent are both obvious in their offspring. So meaning to say, ganiha, si incomplete dominance is kung i-mix nimo ang duha ka trait. So kung tahay si white ug si puti, kung i-mix nimo na siya nga color, you're gonna get pink. Pero si codominance, both sila mo gawas sa imuhang or sa sa inherited nga offspring. Meaning to say, mugawas siya kay mama o kapapa nga attribute. So example here is si red bull and si white bull. Example are cross involving. So you can see here si RR o si WW, same gihapon din niya, red W. Pero instead of having a pink colored nga bull, ka-weird sa pink colored nga bull, no? Makita niyo diri nga mahimong spotted na siya nga blue, na white and red. So it mean to say, nigawas si red gikan sa iyahang father, nigawas pud ang white gikan sa iyahang mother. So it mean to say, duha siya kabuok, magpuntik-puntik na siya. Next one, we have multiple alleles. Occurs when are four more possible phenotypes for a particular trait. Then more than two alleles for the trait must exist in the population. Multiple eye color or Drosophila fur, color in cats, rabbits, are some of the example of multiple alleles in animals. When we say multiple alleles, different types of traits. So example, di ba sa mga iring nga na ay color black, white, gray, puti. So that is multiple allele. Pero pag duha lang gani kabuk trait ang mapakita, that's when the term codominance happen. Si multiple allele happen if it's more than two. So example, si blood type. So you have your individual of 2 or 3 blood alleles. So natay tulo ka buok nga blood alleles. The first one si A, second si B, si third is si O. Si type O is represented with small letter I. Si type B is represented by big letter I with a B. And si type A is represented by big letter I and letter A. So, sa phenotype, type A, B, and O, maura na siya. But we do have blood type AB. So, by the way, natay AB nga blood type ha. So, these are also called ABO alleles, which controls the 4 main blood types A, B, AB, and O. So, these are the types, or these are now, if expressed siya into genes, mo ni ang noun niya. When you say genotype, by the way, class, nanawan ng genotype dere, si genotype is the traits that you cannot see. So, meaning in microscopic level. So, si IAA. So, pag duha gani ka letter, example, kanin si number 1. Kanin si number 1. Check ra. Itong i-zoom. Kanin si number 1 dere. If you can see it here, si number 1 has double or pareha siya nga A. So, meaning to say it's type A, pero to be more exact, it's homozygous dominant A, type A siya. Pero, pag si type A gani, nay kasama siya nga genotype nga letter I, that is heterozygous A, meaning dili siya pure nga type A. Naa siya'y recessive nga type O sa iyahang genes. The same na with type B. So, pag both sila B nga dagko, that's homozygous dominant, which is still type B. And then, 4, you can see here, type B gihapon siya, but still, it's heterozygous because na ay recessive trait nga O, or type O. And you have here the number 5 is the rare these are called rare blood type, si type AB, which is heterozygous AB. Heterozygous siya because it's not, or dili sila pareha og unsa man, pareha og genotype. Kani kay pareha sila nga, both sila small letter I, it is type O, or homozygous recessive O, si type O. So these are the ABO allele genotypes and phenotypes. So phenotype kani muning si phenotype, muning visible ang makita nato possibly, and these are the genotypes. So how we call or how we read them is here. Pag both sila pareha, example, letter IA, that's homozygous. Pero pag letter IA, tsaka small letter I, that's heterozygous. Okay, look at this one. As you can count, there are 6 different genotypes of 4 different phenotypes of blood type. Note that both blood type can be homozygous, dominant, so like what I have explained earlier. That is. Then we have here another one. We have X-linked inheritance. It's a mode of inheritance which a gene responsible for a specific trait is located on a sex chromosomes, either X for female or Y for male, resulting in a sexually dependent inheritance of the trait. So remember the class, pag imong mag-crossbreed ganita o between male and female, sila naman gid ang pwede, di man pwede si male to male and female to female when it comes to reproduction. So dili pwede magpadaghan si lalaki-lalaki kay wala walay itlog gikan sa babae. So di pud pwede si babae kay pulos ra pud itlog tanan. So you can see X are represented by female. So duha ka X, that's female. Pag X og Y, that is male. The term sex-linked generally refers to traits that are influenced by genes on the X chromosomes. This is because the X chromosomes is large and contains many more genes than the smaller Y chromosome. So remember the class, if you have remember in your grade 8, nanas yung grade 8 dapat nga lesson, si male is, or male happens when there are only 1 X chromosomes na mabutang sa imong genes. That's why predominant ang population sa babae, because when the female genes are more stronger, so si X dili mawala sa iyahang chromosomes, which makes it more possible nga ang babae mo. That's why daghan kay babae nga mas daghan ang babae nga population other than men because of that. But either way, si X chromosome sa kasagaran nagadala og sakit. So when there are X nga mga chromosomes nga nay sakit, lalaki ang kasagaran nga matakdan. Ngano man kay si lalaki mali ang matakdan ha, dili na siya matakod makuha ani mo sa imong ginikanan. Si lalaki ang perminti makasalo kay isa raman kabuk ang iyang X chromosomes. Pero si babae, if damage ganyang isa ka chromosomes, pwede siya makuha kuhaon niya isa ka X chromosome sa iyang pikas nga X chromosome. So that's why mas less ang sakit sa babae when it comes to genetical issues. Kasagaran gid nga naay sakit is lalaki when it comes to genetical. So let's go here. X-linked disease, males are usually affected because they have a single copy of X chromosomes. Like what I said, the effect of mutation in females may be covered or hidden by the second healthy copy of the chromosomes. Like what I said earlier, pag guba ang isa ka X chromosome sa babae, magamit pa niya isa ka X chromosomes pod. Okay, number 1, you have your X-linked recessive. Is a mode of genetic inheritance by which a recessive gene is carried on the chromosome. So meaning, si X-linked recessive, mo ning mga traits or mga sakit na dili siya visible sa imuha right now, pero pag both siya mugawas at the end of the day or at the end of the line sa inyuhang pag-develop as a baby, then you will get it. And X-linked dominant is a mode of genetic inheritance by which dominant genes is carried on the X chromosomes and is less common than X-linked recessive. So, si X-linked nga dominant is more likely, once makuha siya sa X, it will always prevail. Makitaan siya dayon. Look at this one. Red-green color blindness. For color blindedness. So, you have here sex for female and male. Okay, like what I said, awan nyo ang genotype niya. Pag babae, duha ka X. Pag lalaki, isa ka X, isa ka Y. So we can see here, ang big letter G are sometimes, or big letter are sometimes expressed as dominant trait. So dominant na siya. While small letter G is expressed as recessive, meaning mas mahina siya nga gene. So example here, sa female, sa color blindedness, pag G gani ka, or big letter G imuhang nasa gene sa babae, then normal vision. Meaning, walay problema iyang mata. Sir, unsa day meaning sa color blindedness? Mauna siya ang sakit kung saan magtanaw ka og color, kung tayo si color green. Green imong gitanaw, pero imong pagtanaw is pula or blue. Or kaya kung blue man na, ay kung green ay kanang red man na siya, imong pagtanaw is gray. So that is color blindedness. That is possible. If nagatanaw mo Korean novela, na ay Korean novela about color blindedness, makitaan po niya na dito. So you have here second example o genotype of a female color blindedness. You have here isa ka buk dominant o isa pod ka recessive nga gene. So meaning ang isa niya ka X chromosome is a normal vision and the other one is a carrier of the gene. Kay small g man siya, possible kung magkaanak siya, kato makakuha sa small letter G, will possible to have a color blindedness. Second, or the third one, female, X, both of them are recessive. So pag duha na kabuk recessive ang mugawa sa babae, duha niya ka genes is color blind, meaning, bisa pag si babae is dili receptible always sa color blindedness, makuha niya basta both ang X chromosome. So meaning iyang papa color blind, iyang mama is carrier, meaning dili color blind iyang mama, pero possible na ang papa or ang mama sa iyang mama has a color blind before. So mo nang naa siya recessive gene of color blind. And pag duha ka buk sila recessive mo gawa sa babae, dara pa magka color blind si babae. That's why 75% sa mga colorblind nga tao is lalaki and babae are 25 or least to have colorblind. So awas si lalaki, isa ka X chromosomes, isa ka Y chromosomes. So pag si lalaki na ay big letter G, that is dominant X chromosomes, normal iyahang vision. Pero pag small letter G siya, then naa siya trait for color blindedness. Okay, so you have your X chromosomes with gene colorblind. So na-explain na ko na sa tanan. So, nani, we have here a practice type. Itong first ninyo nga activity, which is activity number 1, phenotype and genotype, and incomplete dominance. So I believe I given you the answer key. So, by the way, answer key to kung gihatag sa inyo, ha, dili to exam class, ha? Nga naman gitagaan ta mong answer key because I understand kabalo ko nga lisod ang inyong topic right now. Especially katong mga walay cellphone. Dili sila maka-search. So by the way, naay website di ay sa inyong phone nga pwede niyo magamit bisag wala mo extra data. So tagaan ta mo og link ana ha, pwede mo mag-search diha. So bisag pag wala mo data, maka-search mo diha dapita. Okay, locate number 7. Activity number 1, let us practice. So you have here a phenotype, or this is a given for a 4 o'clock plant with an allele of red color and white as allele for white color. 2 pink flower plants were crossed. Use the given genotypes in table 4. So you can see here in number 1, table number 4 mo ni siya. Mo ni mga phenotype and genotype na to ang gamiton. So, for number 1, show the possible outcome of the cross between 2 pink flower, 4 o'clock plants by using the Punnett square. So, first, diba kung mag-answer ta og mga word problem, first, take notice of the given. So, 2 pink flower atong given, no? 2 pink flower. So, go back to the table. Pangitaa diri si phenotype. Asa ang pink? Okay, nasa pinaka baba. Unsa man ang iyahang genotype? FR, FW. So below you can see here, you write FR and FW for the representation of red or the pink 4 o'clock plant. So let me see sa okay. Look at here, number 1. Okay, sa other ones, FR is the red trait. Si FW is for the white trait. Okay. So, muna siya. And the other one, FR, FW. Unsa man na siya klase, di ba? Di ba ganiha, na-explain ako sa inyo ha? At the first part, na atay ginatawag nga, katong mga non-Mendelian. Under kay non-Mendelian is what we call the co-dominance. Meaning, both of the trait will mix to each other. Incomplete dominance. So, si incomplete dominance karon is the pink. So, sa may possible nga anak nila. Look at the example. Di ba na FR? So, that shows nga possible kung ang duha ka 4 o'clock plant is mag crossbreed, then possible nga mugawas na pod ang trait sa red nga flower which is the first parent nila og white flower nga first parent nila. So, 25% of that will be red, 25% will be white, and 50% of that would be pink. So I hope that you understand, ha? And also kindly practice children how to write and how to understand English, ha? Kasi yan yung mode of delivery natin. And soon enough, pag di ba maabot mo sa field, di ba mas tindot yun if you know how to speak English. Daghang trabaho actually kung kabalo ka mag-English. Pwede ka mag-call center, pwede ka mahimong desk chemedu, di ba? Number 2. Now another cross was made involving a red flowered 4 o'clock plant and a pink flower 4 o'clock plant using Punnett square again. Show the possible outcome. So again, tanawa ang atong given red flowered 4 o'clock plant and pink flowered 4 o'clock plant. So again, going back to the Punnett square, si red is FR, si pink is FR and FW. Okay, look at number 2. Okay, so FR, FW is represented, oh, that's wrong. Ay, wrong yun si number 2, ha. According to the question, ingon siya, it's okay, sorry na sa agta. Okay, according to number 2, for red flowered 4 o'clock plant and a pink flower of 4 o'clock plant. So what will happen here? Okay, for number 2, Okay, for number 2, so we have FR and FR. Okay, pink man natong isa, we have FR and FW. So inyuha lang ibaba, actually inyuha lang ibaba dari si FR. So we have here FR, kani dari FR. Siya baba dari isa FR, dari FR. Because we have FR, FR, FW, FR, FW. So what can you see now? So na ay 50%. So sa upat na niya nga pwede maanak, ang duhaan na mahimong red plant or red nga 4 o'clock flower. Napod siya 50% nga mahimong pink. Mahimong pink ang ilahang flower. So that is for number 2. So di ba easy lang kaayo? Easy lang sir kay ikaw man nag-answer. Dili. Sino nagid siya? Okay, you have here guide questions. What is the phenotype of a heterozygous 4 o'clock plant? How about its genotype? 4 o'clock plant. So again, nahatag na tanan dito. You just gonna copy this one. No, heterozygous daw. What mean by heterozygous? It's FR and FW. Heterozygous man yung term, meaning dili magkapareha. Number 2, what are the possible phenotype of the offspring from the cross of the parental plants in problem number 1 and number 2? Kisa man itong mga problem number 2? Kisa mga possible offspring? So again, gawas si white, si red, tsaka si pink. Again, phenotype ato ang ginatanaw. This is again the phenotype. The visible characteristics are the phenotype. Genotype are the non-visible, so meaning inside. Number 3, what are the possible genotype of the offspring from the parental plants in problem number 1 and number 2? So again, daghan kaayo, ning gawas gihapon. All of this, yan nasa genotype diri, nakita na to tanan na. Right? So I hope that you are following.